Welcome back. This is the another type of the FM detection. Okay, we discussed four types of two categories of the FM detection: slope detection, forced delay, and ratio detection. This is the completely another type of FM detection, that is the PLL, phase locked loop. Okay, this is the PLL detector or PLL detection. Okay, phase locked loop creates a closed loop system which contains basically phase detector and VCO, it means the voltage control oscillator, and the loop filter. The loop filter is also called low pass filter. Okay, you just here FM signal applied here. Actual FM, our input FM signal applied here. This phase detector consists the this phase detector consists the two actually these two are called as phase comparator. Okay, so phase comparator detects the phase considers the phase detector and the loop filter or low pass filter. Actually the phase lock loop, simple definition, it is a negative feedback system which performs tracking of phase and frequency components from the input carrier signal. So input carrier signal is nothing but our FM signal. Okay, the FM signal is a carrier signal with the deviations. Okay, so the phase lock loop detects, always observed or detects the phase and frequency components of the input and the internal local oscillator, which compare with the internal oscillator. Okay, this is the voltage controlled oscillator VCO. Okay, so first of all, the FM signal present the phase detector that signal simply passed through the low pass filter. It is also called loop filter. The low pass filter only allows the low frequency signals. It means that nothing but our message signal. Okay, it allows only, it gives the only message signal. But in same manner, that signal further feedback to the our phase detector. In this phase detector consists two components. One is phase multiplier also. Okay, the phase multiplier, actually the phase detector multiplies the feedback signal. Then the voltage control oscillator, through the voltage control oscillator, the low pass filter signal passed through the again applied to the again our phase detector. So now it compares the both the phases. It means input FM wave and output which is from VCO. So both the compare and again fed to the low pass filter. Then it eliminates the particular band only. Okay, it means low frequencies only. So in the phase comparator or phase detector, the voltage multiplier accommodated here that multiplies the external input signal with the output of signal from which is from VCO. It generates an error signal actually. That error signal is equivalent to the phase difference. So it always compares the phase differences and then fed to the further fed to the loop filter. It means the low pass filter. So that is that signal we called it as error signal, or the simply output of the phase detector fed to the low pass filter. That error signal, actually the phase difference between the input signal and the feedback signal. The feedback signal is actually from the voltage control oscillator. Then the low pass filter selects only the different components, difference components, and rejects the some components of that multiplier. It means the some components means the more frequencies. That's why it avoid. It only detects the difference. What is the difference? The phase of the input and phase of the VCO. Actually, the VCO, what the VCO do here means, it is a sine wave oscillator. Actually, it varies. It is a sine wave oscillator in which frequency varies the input control voltage. Actually, it produces the continuously oscillations to the phase detection. That oscillation, it means that it nothing but it is a frequency. So this frequency and input frequency both are compared in the phase detector. Okay, okay, I hope you understand. Okay, so the variations in the frequency, the frequency deviations produces VCO by the VCO, by the variations in the input voltage. Okay, actually the input control voltage is from low pass filter. Okay, this controlled low pass filter voltage controls the VCO. Then the frequency of VCO is adjusted by the low pass filter error signal. Okay, this error signal, because the error signal generates by the phase detector, that error fed to the low pass filter, that error signal again produces corresponding frequencies to the our phase detector. Then by again compare in this way, the low pass filter error signal and is made equal to frequency of the input signal. So it adjusts time to time and adjusts to 90 degrees out of phase with the input signal, and this looks the phase of the input signal. Hence the arrangement is known as phased locked loop. The phased locked loop performs the demodulation of the FM signals and improves their threshold properties. It means the occurrence of the unwanted amplitude variations, that is called the threshold effect. That threshold properties will be improved in this phase lock loop without any additional circuitry. So in this way, the PLL demodulator detects our FM signal and produces the output signal at the end of the low pass filter or loop filter. Okay, next another FM detection technique is zero crossing detector or zero crossing demodulator. Okay, this is the block diagram. This is the block diagram. The block diagram, you just observe. Okay, the zero crossing detector consists 4 blocks: hard limiter, zero crossing detector, multi vibrator, and averaging circuit. Okay, the input of this zero crossing detector is FM, frequency modulated signal. The output is modulating signal. It means our actual message signal. Okay, here also I understand by the clear picture here. You just observe step by step. First of all, FM fed to the hard limiter. So actually the hard limiter is a clipping circuits. Okay, it clips the both the sides of the our input wave. So it is the two-sided clipping circuit. Okay, that internal circuitry mm, consists the hard limiter. Okay, the hard limiter consists the two-sided clipping circuit. That clipping circuit produces the at the output of the hard limiter like this. It produces the just like a square wave. Here the output of the hard limiter. You observe here it clips the upper side and lower side and mm, smoothing the signal just like a pulses. Okay, just like a squares, sorry. Okay, then this signal further fed to the zero crossing detector. uh, the, this zero crossing detector consists the differentiator circuit. It is a differentiator circuit, so it differentiates the input signal, then produces the spike. It means every crossing of zero means the reference line, here the zero cross, here the zero cross, here the zero cross, here the zero cross, means zero cross. When the signal touches the zero, every time it produces a spikes like this, spikes. Okay, that is the output of the zero cross detector. Okay, this zero cross detector output further fed to the multi vibrator. This multi vibrator produces a constant pulses with a constant amplitudes. Every spike appears on input side of the multi vibrator. It just give a pulse like this. Okay, pulse like this. Whenever spike is present, it produces a pulse with the constant width and amplitude. Okay, then it fetches to the averaging circuit, means it is low pass filter. It smoothing the our actual signal uh, depends with respect to the our pulses. It adjusts the our signal and try to detect or retrieve our original message signal. Okay, this is the step by step. Once again I repeat, hard limiter is the two-sided independent clipper which converts continuous FM signal into the digital. It means it produces the it clips the our actual FM signal top and bottom side and produces the digital in nature, means square wave like a pulses. Okay, next the zero crossing detector is a differentiator which generates the spikes when the pulse the output of the hard limiter uh, is pulses, but this digital data varies. It means there is a variations in the widths of that pulses, but the zero crossing detector differentiate the entire signal. Then it produces the spikes. When that signal zero crosses, the signal crosses zero, the number of zero crossings is proportional to the modulating signal amplitude. Okay, that amplitude with respect to the amplitude, the zero crosses will be produces more. Then that spikes appear in the input side of the monostable multivibrator. It creates constant amplitude and width of each spike. Okay, then it is fed to the averaging circuit, means low pass filter circuit which integrates the pulses and generates, because we know the low pass filter is acts as an integrator and high pass filter acts as a differentiator. Okay, so the averaging circuit means the low pass filter integrates the signal and integrates the pulses and generates the modulating signal accordingly. In this way, the zero crossing detector is working. Okay, hope understand at this topic. we completed all the detection methods, whatever it is. Maybe some detection methods are we don't discuss because they're not in covered in our syllabus. That's why one or two remaining all are completely we covered in this. Okay. The third unit, the first part, FM angle modulation, completely concluded here. In the third unit, next topic, pulse modulation, and similar to using this basic circuits, FM generation and detection circuits, circuits only, we extend the entire, we just add the amplifiers and mixers before and after these circuitry designed transmitters and receivers, that is which is in the fourth unit. Okay, we discussed in later. This is about the FM detection completely. Hope understand. You study well.